You know, I have thought about starting many different businesses, and I have taken a lot of courses when it comes to creating that ultimate internet business. And there is one thing that ties all of these attempts together. None of them got anywhere. From Etsy to Amazon KDP, YouTube, print on demand, live selling, I've looked at all of these and bought even more courses that supposedly gave all the secrets and step-by-step blueprints to earning $1 million on the internet. And none of them came true. Why is that the case? I saw a video by Alex Hormozy recently, and he said that a lot of issues aspiring business people have is that they do not marry their business. The point he spent almost 30 minutes rambling about on that video came down to this one single point. And that is that we are not committed to our cause, and we do not devote our total and focused attention on that one single business and getting that one business to succeed in the time frame that we said we would get it done in. This is shiny object syndrome. We see the latest get rich quick scheme or earn $10,000 in a month videos, and the way the content creator did it makes it look so easy. In fact, he did say it was easy as long as we follow his videos step by step and not miss a beat. With that, we will be on our way to unlimited riches. But before we could try out that scheme, we see more videos and more content of different methods on how to get rich and earn the dream life that we want. So we drift from video to video, course to course, trying to figure out the perfect scheme which we can work with, but it never works out because we're too busy scrolling. This causes us to feel frustrated and exhausted, like we have worked on a million projects that never go anywhere, even if not a single product was listed for sale. This teaches us that we do not have what it takes to follow through, and it makes us feel shame, regret, and all sorts of negative emotions about ourselves. This fuels even more shiny object syndrome, because the next project will surely be successful. But how can we make sure that we are moving along on the right path and not needlessly moving from project to project? Step 1. Recognizing shiny object syndrome. If you're always trying to chase the next big thing, you might have shiny object syndrome. Ask yourself, did you finish the goals that you have set in the past few weeks, or months, or years? If you did not finish them, it is likely you have shiny object syndrome. Also, think about your current goals. Are they helping you achieve greater goals, or move you in the direction that you want to go? Or are these goals just there to be a quick fix to a problem, or because it is cool, or just because you want to? For goals that are authentic, you will likely try your best to finish it, or make a proper informed decision to pivot. Step 2. Slow down. In our fast-paced society, it might be strange to say it, but there's a need to slow yourself down. Shiny object syndrome happens because we are trying to rush to get where we want to, but we never took the time to evaluate the opportunity fully before committing to try it out. We see something that looks like it will work, and we decide to go all in without much thought. If we find ourselves charging headfirst into new projects or courses or plans, we need to take a minute to reconsider all our options before we begin this new path. Is this new thing really important? Do I have to work on this right now? Can I set this thing aside until I have finished what I started working on? In this day and age of social media and data overload, we need to take that little bit more time to evaluate that new thing that is getting us excited and see it for what it is: artificial urgency. Step 3. Consider the cost of switching goals. While thinking about this new thing we are looking at, we should consider the cost of switching goals. Sometimes the path we are on is really hopeless, and no matter what we do, we might already be a lost cause. There are times when we should abandon a goal because no matter how much effort we have already put into it, there's no way to recover the cost that we have put into the project. This is known as the sunk cost fallacy. But then, there's also a cost to abandoning the project we are currently on. I had a friend who was working on publishing his book for months, and just as it was about time for him to launch his book, he abandoned it in favor of another book. He told me it was too stressful to work on the original book, and he wanted to work on another project while putting that original book on hold. He basically lost out on all the potential gain he could have gotten if he had just powered through and finished his original work before continuing on that new project. He might as well have just finished the original work, gotten it out there for people to potentially buy it before working on this new project of his. He lost out on the potential results he could have had if he finished the project that was close to done, instead of getting distracted or discouraged by a lack of results. Sometimes it just takes a while before we can see the returns we are hoping for. Step 4. Focus on things that get you excited long term. One of the biggest issues with shiny object syndrome is that we lose sight of what really matters to us. If we are constantly distracted and pulled in many directions when something new and shiny appears, we will never make progress on the things that matter to us. If we think we are encountering shiny object syndrome, we need to look deep into ourselves and think about what actually motivates us. Are we out to make $10,000 per month? Do we want to build a big company? We need to look at what is our true big goal and cut out any distractions that will come our way. So we need to find a goal that excites us to work on it, and we'll be more likely to see it to the end. Step 5. The default is no. When looking at new opportunities, we often feel like we have to do something, or we should just say yes to make people happy and not offend anyone. But agreeing to everything not only pulls us in many different directions, but we end up being useful to no one in particular, and we end up not even being useful to ourselves. So next time we are considering if we should say yes, we need to ask ourselves, is this in line with our current goals, or is it a distraction? Are we saying yes to please other people, or is this truly valuable to me? Likely the answer is no, or even not yet. If the new thing does not help us to achieve our purpose, then it's a distraction to our purpose, and we should say no to it. Be it a new course, or new piece of equipment, or new business idea, we need to take a quick pause and ask ourselves if this is shiny object syndrome at work once again, before taking the plunge into this new direction. I hope these tools can help you defeat shiny object syndrome and help you to commit to completing your goals. Thank you for watching, and consider watching my other videos here.